Welcome everyone to Never Alone Live. My name is Johnny, and with me, as always, the wonderful, awesome, sober Barbie, Krista. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I am extremely well. Thank you for asking. I'm excited for today. Today we are going to be talking about Freedom Fest. Today we're talking about Freedom Fest, our event that we're throwing January 23rd to the 25th in Charleston, South Carolina. How excited are you about this event?
I am so excited that we are coming. You guys are coming to my home state. South Carolina is so beautiful, and it's just such a great destination. And I'm excited that we're bringing like TikTok to life. We're bringing social media to life. Like all what we've been doing is literally coming to life. And I'm
There's
super
our boy Kindle just jumped in here. Kindle, we're gonna be talking about you today, dude. We're gonna be talking about you. We're gonna be talking about all we're doing today. Today's whole topic is talking about Freedom Fest. We're gonna be talking about where it is, who's gonna be there, and what's gonna be happening. And Jennifer says, "I'll be there." Jennifer, you're gonna be there. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
That's
And
Jenny Mac.
Oh, is that? Oh, hang on, wait a second. Let me revoke that one. No, I'm just kidding. Jenny Mac, I'm so excited. This is this is the event that we're talking about today. It's called Freedom Fest, and it's January 23rd to the 25th in Charleston, South Carolina. It's being held. The event itself is going to be held at the Circular Church. And it holds around 500 people, so we're going to have a good event there. We do have a block of rooms that are available that are going to be this is at the Hyatt Charleston downtown. And we're going to have links in the comments, and it's going to be this. I'm telling you, the whole premise of this is just so cool, because we come live here every day. This is where it started. This is where the magic started.
Yep.
And we started coming live on here on Facebook, on IG. And then we built up this TikTok community that's nothing but love and trust and vulnerability. So we're putting on Freedom Fest basically to just bring us all together and in person. And we're gonna have 12 speakers, and well, 10 speakers, and then 2 panels that are going to be streamed the entire time. It's going to be so awesome. All the links for the event are going to be in the comments here. But today we're actually going to go through this list of who's speaking and what they're going to be speaking on, because all the speakers have a topic. And dude, it's going to be so exciting. And we're going to start off. I don't know if she's in here. Is she Brandy in here yet?
I haven't seen her yet.
Okay.
But
So
the coolest part is that we've also met some really influential recovery people through this, like having a lot of our guests that we've had on here are coming, and um these are people I've looked up to my entire recovery and have given me the strength to speak louder on and do more outreach and just be louder in my recovery. So it's going to be really cool to see them in action and in person. And like, it's like the ultimate meet and greet.
it really is the ultimate meet and greet. That's what we're doing. And it's I'm so excited about it. So we have a friend who's actually going to be on here with us on Never Alone Live next week. Her name is Brandy. Brandy is a pastor, and she and her husband are both in recovery, and they both they I don't know if they opened a church. We'll hear more about her story next week. But she is going to on Friday night. Friday night we get there, right? And we're going to have a meet and greet at the hotel with free food, and We're going to get up making some speeches and stuff like that, welcome everyone in and telling them what's going to be going on over the next few days. And we're going to have an invocation, a prayer said, blessing the entire weekend. And our friend Brandy Harris is going to be doing that. And Brandy, who we love so much, she's so cool. And
she's become one of my dearest, closest friends as well.
She's so cool. And she was talking about, we're going to do baptisms. This is what she said. She's going to do baptisms at the hotel. And she says she's going to hold me under for like 2 minutes. She says, I'm going to be healed after this one. So,
I mean, a lot of us do need that. We have a past. We have come a long way, you know. We deserve it, though.
I'm glad she's not on here to hear me say that.
I'm streaming on TikTok right now live, and she's over here, so she needs to come over
here.
Oh
boy, so she's talking trash right now.
She hears it.
You're talking trash right now. But I love Brandy Harris so much, and she is going to be doing the prayer for us, the invocation, starting us all off right, and it's so cool. So that'll be night one. So Friday night we're going to be doing a meet and greet, meeting everybody for the first time. Krista and I have been doing this for a long time. She's convinced I don't got legs.
What?
I don't know. You're reading comments.
I'm reading.
Look at. I was.
People are so weird.
So. Yeah, Krista's convinced I don't have legs because we never met in person.
Oh, yeah, he might be AI. I mean, these people might be AI. I mean, we've literally only seen each other in boxes and stuff, but like this is like promises in recovery. Like I've met some of my dearest friends on this app, and in the silver lining of what this whole world has been through in the last 5+ years, because if it wasn't for COVID, I would never have met I would have never taken my recovery to social media. I just wouldn't have. And so it's kind of like the silver lining and all that craziness. And it's just really cool to be able to finally meet these people that have become like my closest friends. And I have so many. We're all over the country. We're all over the world.
We really are. We've got friends in the UK. We've got a ton of friends in Canada. We've got friends that come on here from Ireland and New Guinea and yada, yada. There's so many different people that have come on here, and it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. So the next day, Saturday on January 24th, we're going to start our event, right? And our very first speaker is, she was one of our first guests on Never Alone Live, right?
Yeah.
And she was actually just here on the gratitude meeting, and her name is Jamie Tall. Megan, can you pop up Jamie Tall's picture so people can see? If not, just put her link in the comments, because Jamie Tall's so cool, and she is going to be starting up. There's Jamie Tall. Jamie Tall is going to be our first speaker at Freedom Fest, and the topic will be powerlessness. And so Jamie is going to be talking about powerlessness to open our whole show. Jamie Tall is going to be doing it. I'm excited. Krista, what do you think about all that?
Yeah, I'm really excited. She has such a large following as well, and her stuff is so inspirational, and she's funny. She's really funny. And I think that's important to bring that kind of balance into, because what we talk about is kind of heavy a lot of the time. And to have that like balance and real and rawness is important. And I mean, let's remember when we were first getting sober, like we were laughing for the first time, like authentically real laughing. Like we used to need a substance to enjoy our time, and now we don't. So I'm excited. I love her so much, and it's gonna be good.
It really, really is. And I'm going to jump over to the comments for 2 seconds, because our number one fan, the greatest Canadian I know, Tiffany, is here with us now. Tiffany is a good friend now. She jumped on the tiki-taki with us, and she has been to every single Never Alone Live. And Tiff, are you coming to Charleston? You better be coming to Charleston. If not, we'll go to her. We'll bring all the speakers over to her.
Oh, we'll make it international.
Because I'm not internationally known, but
I
I'm
don't know if
known
a
with
lot
the
of us can
microphone.
get into Canada, but I'm just kidding.
I don't know how many can get into Canada either. Okay, so our very first person is Jamie Tall. She's going to start off our whole show. The next person that we have is also been a guest on our show, and it is the one and only Recovery Mike. Recovery Mike, who's so passionate about his recovery. He has an awesome TikTok. He has I mean, he's got a great message. He's a recovery coach. He is, you know, or not a recovery coach, but he's a public speaker and a motivational speaker. And, you know, all he wants to do is help other people. And it's so awesome, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Mike. I've been following him since I got on these apps, and I love his vibe, and his story is so good. And he I get a lot out of everything he says, and he's just very inspiring, and he's consistent, and like his story is really good. Like it's like a nail biter. It's good.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm so excited. So Mike is going to be our second speaker, and he's going to talk about unmanageability. You know, because when we were out there and trying to manage our life while addicted to drugs or addicted to drinking, you know, we didn't manage it very well. So Mike will be talking about unmanageability, and I'm really, really looking forward to his share. And you know, I'm telling you, it's just going to be, you know, rock star after rock star at this thing. Our third speaker is another great friend of Never Alone Live. He's been on here. He was on here. We've interviewed him, and he was here for your 10-year anniversary. Our good friend Joel Anthony from The Sober Sessions, who you can find all over Facebook and all over everything else. He is such a powerful speaker, and since getting clean and sober, his relationship with God is so phenomenal. And I'm telling you, he talks like a preacher, right?
Yeah, I think that is definitely in his future, I'm sure. His posts and his videos, I know I'm going to say inspiring for all of them, but like on some of my darkest days, I'll like just go on to these apps and it will just hit the spot. So it's so on point and so relevant. And he has 10 years, or he's about to have 10 years sober. So he's been around, and he's in South Carolina as well. So it's going to be super cool to make this connection. And
it really is. And the topic he's going to be talking about is surrender, you know, and it's such, I mean, so we're going to start out with Jamie Tall. She's going to talk about powerlessness. And then Mike is going to talk about unmanageability. And then our boy Joel here is going to come up and talk about surrendering to a higher power of our understanding. And it's going to be so good.
I'm excited.
I'm telling you.
He's been with us from the start.
He really has. He's been with us from the get-go. And you know, all these people, right? They're coming and they're speaking, and they're real life people, you know, meaning, you know, if you follow them and you send them a message, they're going to respond back to you.
Yep.
And you know, and we're going to put all the links to find all these people in here as well. So go follow them. And Brandy Harris just joined us. Brandy, I was just talking about you and how you're going to do the invocation. And Brandy's also going to be a speaker. I'm going to talk about her later. So, but Brandy's here right now. You guys go friend her. Go friend her, because she speaks so many good. She just speaks positivity in volumes, and you know, that positive, you know, that those positive lessons, we need them, especially now. And positivity equals more positivity. So go hear some good stuff that Brandy says, and then go spread that good stuff. Let's make positivity contagious. Our fourth speaker was also another one that we've interviewed on here, and her name is Trish Kane. And Trish Kane is she's been sober 11 years, and she's also the founder of a company called Healerverse. Healerverse offers all of the reikis and the yogas and all this stuff in one place. It's a platform that she's built on her own in recovery to just help other people and give them the place where they can actually get all this just positive energy, right? It's so beautiful.
Yeah, a big reason I enjoy who we have and just stories in general. I love the stories. She has another really, really powerful story. And I mean, these testimonies are what I heard, not theirs, but other people's testimonies are what I heard in early recovery and what gave me the little bit of hope to keep me going. And now I have a story to tell, but they're so good because when you do find recovery, there's always a happy ending. So you get the thriller, sometimes there's some like horror, there's some action. There's so much in these stories that build up to the end goal, and that is happiness and healing. And she is a powerhouse, and I'm really excited to hear her in person.
She is a personal friend, and I've met Trish quite a few times, and she's so awesome. And she's just another one that just exudes positivity. You get sober, your life gets better, and then you get to share that message of hope. And it's just so much positivity. So so that brings us to, so she's going to be speaking about inventory and how we need to take an inventory and do a self-analysis. But this isn't a one and done, something we have to continuously do. And so Trish is going to talk about inventory, and it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good because, the inventory I took, all those years ago is so different than the inventory I take today, where
Absolutely.
there was darkness and all I saw was darkness. It was all I could inventory was the darkness. Now I get to inventory my gratitude. I get to inventory the good things going on in life. So it's so awesome, and I'm really looking forward to Trish. Our fifth speaker is a big one, and he was on here, and he's one of our top interviews, because he's not an alcoholic or a drug addict. Usually we are interviewing alcoholics and drug addicts. This guy is the chief of police in Charleston County, and his name is Chris Rozier, and he was on here and told us about all the different things that they're doing in their county, that has received, they've got a 40% decrease in overdoses. That's amazing. A 40% decrease in overdoses, because he is actually one of the good ones, and he's taking this opportunity to actually implement new ideas and new ways of doing things. Instead of sending people to jail, he helps them to get into treatment. He is just so amazing. How excited are you to meet Chris and talk
I'm
with
so
him?
excited. He is setting the tone for the country and with law enforcement and how they can make a difference. Yeah, there's a big deal on busting these guys and what's on the street and stuff. But what about the real solution, and how, because when it's in recovery, we turn around and we help others, and they turn around and help others, and it's just the ripple effect of goodness that comes from the recovery side. Yes, it's important to get it off the street, but we've learned so much from him. We've like about the follow up, like they follow up with the people that they bust, and they don't give them a hard time, and they want to see people get better. And it's really cool how I met him. It was on a local, because he's not too far from me. We were on a local Facebook post about a bust, and I was in there like talking recovery stuff in it, and we just linked up after that. And then I had to connect the dots. And then we made the decision of hosting this in Charleston before we even met him. So this was more confirmation, and just what he's doing in his county and with the law enforcement is just literally the coolest thing ever. And I hope it trickles it even into my county and the other states. But I see a lot of other people talking about our interview in their counties and states to see if they can like maybe follow in suit. It's just really cool. It's cool.
You never know what's going to work. We never know what's going to. So, since we've talked with Chief Rozier, I have talked with my town here in Indiana. I've met with police in Illinois. We're meeting with people all the time. And every time I meet some of these guys, I send them the interview with Chief Rozier. And now, we're going to be talking about it even more. And this is how it gets done. The trickle effect, like you said, one person does something and him actually implementing the things that he's doing. If other places implement the same things, there could be a whole change in everything. And, so we're very excited for Chief Rozier to come out. Chief Rozier is going to be talking about integrity. Oh, and it's going to be a hell of a show. I'm telling you. So Chief Rozier is our fifth panelist, our fifth speaker. He is going to be talking about integrity. And I am excited for this one.
Yeah. And he's ending the stigma on even how people in active addiction are looked at. Like they don't even like to use the word addict. He told us that. And I was just like, oh my, like, just leading by example, and it's powerful. It's contagious.
So after Chief Rozier, we're going to have our first panel all about character. And on this panel is going to be our friend, we're actually going to be doing an interview with him very soon, Austin Pollard. Austin Pollard's a musician. He has he's got, is he 10 years sober, something like that? I can't remember exactly, but he writes music for about recovery, but he also writes real life music. And he was discovered by a contest that Theo Von held. And so Austin Pollard's going to be on this panel. Our friend Reagan Daly. Reagan's going to be on here. Reagan is she works with a rehab in South Carolina. Sky.
Southern Sky.
Southern
it's an outpatient.
Sky.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can talk about it.
It's an outpatient. I love them so much. It's in Bluffton, South Carolina, where I'm from. And the owner is an old friend of mine as well. And they're all in long-term recovery. And they actually opened the first real sober livings in our area that are connected to the outpatient. So it's kind of like an inpatient, but beautiful homes. And they offer so many resources. And they're literally the only outpatient in our whole county, and it's really cool to have them with us.
And then on this panel, so we got Austin on this panel, Reagan's on this panel, and then our good friend Mike Howe is going to be on here. Mike is the owner, of course, of soberhats.com. Mike is, I'm wearing his hat right now. Krista's got his hat right there. He is all about Recover Out Loud. And there's Mike, and he's just a great guy. We've interviewed him as well. He's told his story, and he is trying to just be a big part of the Recover Out Loud movement. And he he's got a real job. He's not trying to break the bank on selling hats. He just wants more people to be aware and end the stigma. Yes, I am sober, period. I am clean, period. And that is all that matters. And it's going to be so good here in Mike Talk. And Mike, Austin, and Reagan are going to be talking about character. So I'm telling you, that's going to be a great panel, right?
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm a big fan of him. We connected in July, and he showed me his hat, and then I had to show all you guys it. And then he came out with so many other ones, and he's got a hoodie. I've been wearing it all week. But it's just a reason to be louder, and you don't know who just needs to see what we're wearing. I mean, if our mouths are closed, we can still wear it. So I'm
Absolutely.
excited.
Absolutely. And so our last speaker of the day. So we've got a big guy closing it out. I don't know if he's still in here. He was in here before. Um, oh, there's my boy Anthony Owen.
Thinking about him.
Anthony the Sober Butcher, my brother. We're in here today. We're talking about Freedom Fest. We're talking about the event that we've got coming up in Charleston, January 23rd to the 25th. And our last speaker of Saturday. So now Saturday is a jam-packed day of great information and great people. But our last speaker of the day is going to be Kendall Edwards. Kendall was in here when we first started this live stream. We've interviewed Kendall before. Kendall has walked over 9,500 miles. 9,500 miles for mental health awareness. He has shirts with hundreds of names on them of people who have died from overdose. I believe he has 18 shirts with over 100 names on each one, and he walks with them in remembrance of them. He is a magnificent person. He is someone who I've become friends with since we met. There he is in the comments. He said, "Let's go." So the topic Kendall has walked 9,500 miles, and the topic that he's going to be talking about to close up Saturday is going to be overcoming obstacles. I don't even know if he knows that.
And he officially just hit the third corner of the country. He hit the most southern point of Florida. So now this is like his last leg, and he'll have hit all corners of the whole country. He's going to go up the East Coast. And if you follow him, click his thing. He gives updates every day, and he goes live, and you can literally walk with him. And that's probably one of the best profiles to follow on this app.
Okay, so he corrected me. Thank you for correcting me. He has 24 shirts with 180 names apiece on them. What's 24 times 180? 24 times 180, real fast.
You're a human calculator. You should know.
4,320 names of people that have passed away. He's walking with them, and he's such an amazing person. To have Kendall closing out our Saturday is going to be so amazing. Overcoming obstacles, being and because 9,500 miles, he's come through a lot of obstacles,
Oh, yeah.
and he like I said, he's just amazing, and we cannot wait to hear Kendall close out Saturday. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. How excited are you, Krista?
I'm so excited. Don't tell the rest, but he's one of the ones I'm really looking forward to. He comes on our lives in the morning on TikTok, and he's just, I love following his journey because he makes sure everyone's involved,
That's it. And he joins our TikTok, and he comes in, and he's real. It's so amazing. So amazing. So amazing. Okay, so next, so on Sunday, so I'm going to talk about, we've got a musical performance as well, right? We've got a musical performance, but I'm going to talk about that in a minute, because Sunday starts, and our first speaker is going to be talking about forgiveness, and it is our own Krista, Sober Barbie. Sober Barbie is going to be talking about forgiveness. You want to give them a little heads up?
Well, that's like my favorite topic. Oh, look, there's me. This was the game changer in my recovery. So I'm very passionate about it. And I'm just excited to share what I've learned, that it's not going to take y'all 10 years to learn what I learned. And that's really why I do this, because I don't want you guys to have to go through half the things that I went through. And my recovery's evolved so much, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I love to talk about recovery. It's my favorite thing. So.
Dude, I'm so excited for everybody to hear your share and to and in front of people that you love, and it's just a whole different. You get a different feeling, and I'm so excited to hear your share. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great. Okay, so after Krista speaks, we are going to have a speaker come up who has been on our show before, and he's out of Oregon, and he is also a musician who will be doing a performance on Saturday night. The one and the only, he was here for the gratitude meeting, Skylar Ray. Skylar Ray is going to be
He's a big deal.
Skylar Ray. Dude, I love Skylar, and Skylar is going to be talking about brotherly love. Brotherly love is going to be the topic. Skylar is going to be giving a lead, and he's also going to be performing on Saturday night. Dude, this is how great is this guy?
This is good. He is such a people person, and he's young, and he's just very talented. And it's not just his music, but his words too. And because he writes all his own stuff, like he's got a sharp mind for everything he's been through. And his story is really good too. He's got a good one, real good one.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm so excited. Just because you hear, this is another one. He has done over 100 concerts for rehabs, for institutions, for jails, for this, for that. He does all these free shows all over the place. And it's one thing to, I've heard his recordings, right? Now getting to see him live and hear him, in person, do his music, and then speak about brotherly love the next day. Oh, dude's awesome. And I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked.
Yeah.
Our next speaker after Skylar Ray is going to be one of our friends from TikTok. She actually lives in the Charleston area, so we went local. Everybody else is traveling a long ways to be here, but her name is Scarlett. Scarlett Madrid is going to be coming on and talking about perseverance. She's going to tell her story, but she also does a ton of work in the Charleston area, so she's going to talk about that as well. I'm really excited for Scarlett to come and be able to share her story.
She's been with us since the beginning, and she is a native of the Charleston area, and she has been on social media for a while also, and she does a lot of like local outreach work. And I think it's going to be cool for her to share exactly how you can like get involved in your community. And it's not just Charleston. You can do what she does everywhere, and you don't know what you don't know, and there's so many ways to be helpful to this epidemic, like helping change the world one by one.
That, and if we can, like, we got Chief Rozier, and it's big, right? We're bringing big things to hopefully get bigger people involved, right? We want other police chiefs to be able to, but what Scarlett brings to the table is what we can do every day, and little things, just giving back a little bit here and there really helps. The last full lead, the last speaker is going to be our very good friend who's also doing the invocation for the whole event. She's going to bless the whole event. Brandy Harris is going to be speaking and doing a lead for us on Sunday afternoon. And the topic she's going to be talking about is the power of prayer. And we're going to be hearing, so it's one thing that she's a pastor, but she's also a pastor with 18 years, and you know, it's just going to be so remarkable listening to hear how this power you know, saved her, and what we can do to add it to our daily lives. How excited are you about this one?
She's literally become, I'm gonna cry. She's become one of my best friends, and closer than anyone I think I've ever been. And I've never even met her in real life. But like I said, I wish it didn't take me 10 years to meet a Brandy. Okay, she's so powerful. She's 18 years sober. We got sober in the same scenario in a jail cell, and she has gone through the different kinds of programs and stuff, but she just wants to reach that one more, you know. And she has compassion for everyone, and she just brings all this the good spiritual and just the good vibes. And I wish it didn't take me 10 years to like really learn how to pray and learn how to be so spiritual. But here I am. This is why to me everyone when I did. But yeah, I'm super. This is really the one.
I'm telling you, you know, just going through this list, and you know, this list has me so excited. The people on it, the friends that we've made, the things that they're going to be talking about, and how I know that them talking about this and putting this out into the universe will help other people. It's just inevitable. And you know, so we're talking about our Freedom Fest, which is going to be taking place in Charleston, South Carolina, January 23rd to the 25th. And it's going to be held at the Circular Church, and we're going to have a link for it in the comments, and I think it's in there. And then there is a room block of hotels at the Hyatt, which is right down the street from the event, and we're going to have that link in there as well. And then there are tickets to come to the event. So we have to register for the event and all that. There will be one last panel on Sunday. I said there's going to be 2 panels altogether. So our last panel is going to be the outreach panel. And, you know, I'm a firm believer. I know Chris is a firm believer in, you know, rehabs, detoxes, all these other things that can help someone to find a safe place to start their recovery journey. And outreach is enormous. So we've got a few people that are going to be coming and joining us. There's a few organizations out of South Carolina that are going to be joining. One of them is Access Favors, the Charleston Center. And Krista, you know more about these guys.
Yeah, so the Charleston Center is near and dear to my heart, and it's actually where my husband got sober like 400 days ago. They saved his life, and it's literally one of the only affordable, reachable, attainable detoxes in my area, but it is 2 hours away, but it's worth it. And they are working one-on-one with Chief Deputy Rozier as well, and they're a force. They are making change and doing so much, and it's the government. So it's really cool. And then we have who was the other one?
No, we've got one other one, but I was waiting. I wanted you to talk about Access Favors and
and Access Favors is out of Myrtle Beach, correct? I think yes.
Yes, that's one of our.
But they're connected with Favors as well in Charleston, and they are a great recovery resource. They do so much. They do so much outreach. They head out into the field and they're talking to the people and just trying to save one more, you know, and offering so many resources.
It's going to be so cool. And so we were introduced to Access Favors by our friend Katie. Katie she's usually on here. She's not right now. She must be mad at us. And she is one of the first people that we started talking to on TikTok, and she's from South Carolina. She is going to be there at the event helping me with some of the moderating. She's going to be introducing some of the speakers. And so it's going to be great to have Katie out there. Our last company that is going to be with us on this last panel is Recover Out Loud. And Recover Out Loud has become, they have become very good friends. They are just doing wonderful things. So this is a Recover Out Loud hoodie that I'm wearing right now. It's Recover Out Loud, and you see my sobriety date here, and you know they and there's stuff on the sleeve and stuff on the back, whatever. But they are another one, kind of like Mike, that are just putting the effort into ending the stigma and putting out products that you can wear to know I'm sober. I'm loud and I'm proud about it. You know, I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it on me. That tells the universe, and it more than tells the universe that I'm in recovery, but it also, you know, tells them, hey, you can talk to me, and maybe if you're having a problem, you know, maybe we can help. So it's amazing. I think the Recover Out Loud being on the outreach panel is so cool, and it's going to be so cool, man.
Yeah. And there'll be more people there. So we'll have lots of surprises coming along the way. We're still working on it, but so much local stuff we want to involve the community, but we also, with the whole streaming, we want to share it with everyone. And so if you can't make it there personally, you will be there.
Yeah, and because we're going to be streaming the entire thing online. As the speakers are talking, you will hear if you're not able to be there. We want as many people there as can possibly be, but we understand that, you know, if you can't get away, you can't get away. We're going to be bringing it to you. It's going to be streamed live in your home. There are going to be lots of cool demonstrations there. I know we're going to have a Narcan demonstration and things like that. But all in all, you know, this event, we're really looking forward to it. Freedom Fest, Charleston, South Carolina, the 23rd to the 25th of January. We're going to be there. We're going to be there, and it's going to be so cool. And we hope to see all of you there as well. All of the links are in the comments. All the links to all of our speakers are in the comments. We're going to be putting out a lot of different flyers and things along the way over the next few days, over the next few weeks. You're going to see this a lot, and hopefully you guys are excited about this as we are.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait. Like, I am so excited to finally meet. It's just like I said, it's like the ultimate meet and greet, and put like real life people. Like, you guys are not AI, and you probably have legs. And if you don't, I still love you if you don't have legs. But I'm just really excited to actually because there's nothing like, we've gotten a lot of recovery out of the social media. I love it. It's a fellowship, but there is nothing like a real in-person meeting, you know, where you get a real hug and get to just really feel the emotion and all of it physically, you know.
Man, this is going to be so great. We're so excited about this. I'm glad we did this today and just talked about Freedom Fest. I know we've kind of mentioned it in passing, and today we let out everything. So, you know, I know a lot of people have had questions and comments about it, how everything's here. So, you know, this video is going to be posted, and anybody can view the information at any time. So this is going to be great. Krista, any final words?
No, I'm just really excited. And next week will be our last Wednesday live of the year. So y'all better be there. It's going to be a good one.
And it's going to be with Brandy and Dan, and because she calls him Papa, right?
Pat. And Trip. Well, his real name, he's got a lot of names.
He's got a lot of names. Well, we're going to find out the real one next week.
We'll find out it all.
All right, everyone.
I'm just very grateful we got to talk about this today, and we'll see y'all next week.
See you guys next week. God loves you, so do we, and see you then.